Welcome back to Modern Motors. Today we've got something seriously exciting to talk about. A car that could redefine what BMW means in the electric era. I'm talking about the all-new 2026 BMW 9/3, the SUV that's about to make its big debut here in the US around the second quarter of 2026. And let me tell you right now, this isn't just another electric crossover. This is BMW making a statement. And if you've been waiting for a reason to get excited about EVs, this might be it. Now, before we dive in, let me ask you, when you think of BMW, what comes to mind first? Is it that classic kidney grille, the way the steering feels alive in your hands? Or maybe just the sense of prestige that comes with driving one? Drop your answer in the comments, because I'm really curious what BMW means to you personally. Alright, let's get into it. The 9/3 is going to be the first SUV riding on BMW's brand new Neue Klasse platform. That name, Neue Klasse, literally means new class. And if you know your BMW history, you'll remember that the original Neue Klasse cars in the 1960s actually saved the company. They set the foundation for everything we know today about BMW as a sporty, premium brand. Fast forward to 2026, and here we are again. Only this time, BMW isn't saving itself. It's reinventing itself for the electric age. The first thing that'll hit you is the design. The 9/3 doesn't look like a science project or a futuristic spaceship. It looks modern, athletic, and clean. The proportions are spot on. A wide stance, sculpted lines down the sides, and a roofline that hints at sportiness without stealing headroom in the back. The kidney grille, slimmer, sharper, and integrated with lighting elements that make the front end look alive at night. It's bold, but it's still BMW. And honestly, I want to hear your thoughts. Do you like this new design language? Or do you miss the chunkier, more traditional BMW look? Sound off in the comments, because design is always subjective, and I know BMW fans have strong opinions. But let's talk numbers, because that's where things get exciting. The 9/3 will pack dual motors with all-wheel drive and crank out about 400 horsepower. That's plenty for a mid-size SUV, and with instant torque, this thing should feel fast in a way the gas-powered SUVs just can't. BMW hasn't given exact acceleration figures yet, but expect something in the low 5-second range to 60. More importantly, it'll feel like a BMW, balanced, composed, and fun to drive. Now, here's the big one, range. BMW is targeting around 400 miles of EPA-rated range on a single charge. That's massive. To put it in perspective, Tesla's Model Y tops out at around 330. Mercedes EQ SUV? Around 280 to 300. Audi Q8 e-tron? Also in that 280 to 300 window. BMW's aiming higher. Imagine driving from Los Angeles to San Francisco with juice to spare, or taking a road trip from New York to Pittsburgh without needing to plug in. And when you do need to charge, the new fast-charging system can add back hundreds of miles in just 10 to 15 minutes. Grab a coffee, stretch your legs, and you're ready to roll. Now here's where it gets interesting. BMW has actually built in some off-road capability too. No, this isn't a Jeep Wrangler, but with dual motors and instant torque at all four wheels, the 9/3 will have no problem tackling gravel trails, snowy roads, or muddy campsites. It makes it more versatile than some rivals that are tuned purely for the highway. But if the outside impresses you, wait until you step inside. The interior is where BMW's new direction really shines. Gone are the cluttered dashboards with endless buttons. Instead, you get a clean, futuristic design with BMW's new curved display stretching across the dash. It blends your digital instrument cluster with infotainment in one seamless piece of glass. The system is sharper, faster, and smarter than anything BMW has done before. You can talk to it naturally, swipe through menus easily, and even customize the look to suit your mood. Materials are next level. We're talking sustainable leathers, recycled fabrics that still feel premium, and real aluminum accents. At night, ambient lighting washes the cabin in color, shifting with drive modes or even your personal settings. The Neue Klasse platform also means a flat floor, so rear passengers get more space than ever. And let's not forget practicality. You've got a roomy cargo area in the back and, yes, a frunk up front for smaller items. Now pricing. BMW hasn't dropped the official numbers yet, but insiders expect the 9.3 to start in the mid to upper $60,000 range, with higher trims pushing into the $80,000s. That's competitive for the segment and puts it right up against Tesla's Model Y performance, Mercedes' EQ SUV, and Audi's Q8 e-tron. But here's the kicker. None of those offer the same mix of BMW driving dynamics and 400 miles of range. That combo could be a deal-breaker for a lot of buyers. And I've gotta say, when you look back at the old 9.3, the difference is night and day. The outgoing model was fine, but it was limited in range, kind of conservative in design, and never really caught on here in the US. This new 9.3? It feels like BMW took all that feedback and came back swinging. This is them saying, okay, enough warming up, here's the real deal. But here's what excites me most. This SUV is just the beginning, because the 9.3 is the first of BMW's Neue Klasse models. It's basically the blueprint for everything else that's coming, sedans, coupes, maybe even high-performance M models. This is BMW's reset button for the electric era. So when you buy the 9.3, you're not just buying an SUV, you're buying into the future direction of the brand. And that's huge. Because for years, BMW has felt a little split. On one hand, they had their iconic gas-powered cars, the ones enthusiasts love. On the other, they were experimenting with EVs, like the quirky i3 or the sleek i4. But those cars always felt like side projects. With the 9.3, BMW is saying, this isn't a side project anymore. This is the main event. So let's bring it all together. The 2026 BMW 9.3 has futuristic looks, true BMW performance, 400 miles of real-world range, lightning-fast charging, a tech-packed interior, and just enough off-road capability to keep things interesting. It's priced to compete, but it offers something its rivals can't, that authentic BMW feel. Now, I want to hear from you. If you had the choice between this, a Tesla Model Y, and a Mercedes EQ SUV, which way would you go? Drop your pick in the comments, because I'll be reading through and replying to as many as I can. And if you're a longtime BMW fan, do you think this is the car that finally proves BMW can nail the EV formula?